And welcome back to Politics Unplugged. This week, I am joined by Conor O'Callaghan, who's running to represent Arizona's first congressional district in Congress. I want to thank you very much for being here. Ultimately, you want to square off against the incumbent Republican David Schweiker, who's held the seat for quite a long time right now. As tradition here, it's first time on the show, first time our viewers are meeting you. I want to give you a little time to give us your elevator pitch as to who you are, why you're running, and by elevator pitch, I mean elevator pitch. I don't need any filibustering here. It's a filibuster-free zone. So let's hear it. Why you? Why should you be the next congressman to represent that area?
Sure. Well, Dennis, thanks very much for having me on. It's really a pleasure to be here. So this district really matters to me. So I moved to what is now Congressional District 1 when I was 4 years old. Irish immigrant kid, still had an Irish accent, and I went to school, kindergarten through high school in the Scottsdale Unified School District. Graduated from Chaparral High School. Went to an Ivy League university, went off to have a career in finance in New York. And then my wife and I decided that we wanted to raise my kids here in Arizona. So we moved back here in 2020, and my kids are in public school here now. So the future of the district really matters a lot to me. Mm-hmm. And so it's important for me, as a lifelong Arizonan, to make sure that we secure our water future and provide opportunities for our kids to have the same success that I had.
And I read in a newspaper article, you said that the economy is the #1 issue. And to me, having done this for a while, that is kind of standard political talk. Economy is always, you could just boilerplate that. What's the most important things? Issue 1, issue 2, and the economy. What can one member of Congress do to help with the economy? Because in your opinion, when's the last time you saw Congress legislate its way to a good economy?
Sure. I mean, look, I think there's a lot that Congress can do. I think one thing that's important is I think we need more people with real financial sector expertise in Congress. So somebody who knows how businesses work, how governments work, how economies work, and how it is all interconnected. So here in CD1, the district is really small business driven. There's a lot of small business owners, there's a lot of small business employees. So making sure that small businesses have the tools they need to succeed, have a tax code that works for them, I think that's all very important. And to tie into sort of my first answer, none of that matters if we don't secure our water future. We won't have much of a district here to talk about in a few decades. So I think the two are very interconnected, and for me, it starts and ends with water.
All right, let's talk about some other issues that are big with the party. And I've seen that you've acknowledged that, but some of your opponents in the primary, I've asked them about gun control, gun safety issues. Where are you on that? Would you support an assault weapons ban?
Sure. So I guess I'll tackle that first. I absolutely would support an assault weapons ban. I'm not sure it's realistic in the current political environment. I think there's a lot we can do between an assault weapons ban and very little, which is sort of that big white space that we have. I was here in Scottsdale at Chaparral High School when Columbine happened. Mm-hmm. And that was almost 25 years ago. And I think what bothers me most about it is we've done very little since then. Mm-hmm. And we have the same problem that we had then. We have these, in most cases, very young men getting their hands on assault weapons that they should not have their hands on and causing mass violence all across this country. And it's absolutely something that we need to be addressed. And there's a lot that we can do, even short of an assault weapons ban, but I would certainly support that. So
just to be clear then, assault weapons ban, yes, you would support that?
If that bill was in front of me in Congress, we could get it passed. Absolutely, yes.
Okay, and abortion also really big issue. Right now, women's health rights. Where are you on that? I mean, there's a 15-week ban now in Arizona, and so do you support that, or do you want, if you would you want to see it taken back to where it was with Roe versus Wade, which is basically around 22 weeks?
Yeah, so I'm 100% pro-choice. I think we absolutely need to protect a woman's right to choose. I think we need to codify Roe v. Wade. It's something that we should have done as Democrats in the past. Lifelong Democrat, I'm disappointed that we didn't do it. We need to take back the House to get it done. And so absolutely, yes, I think 15 weeks is much too short of a time frame, and we need to roll it back to 22 weeks and let this be decisions between a woman and her doctor.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to bring you back some other time because we've already run out of time, but it was a pleasure talking to you. Good luck on the rest of your campaign, and we are out of time, but the conversation continues on Politics Unplugged podcasts this week. I'm talking to some political consultants about their takeaways from the legislative session. You can download it wherever you get your podcasts.